Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of season 2 here at Mallorca. We certainly kick-started our season yesterday. We're on a run of 3 straight victories and looking to continue that today, although there are some difficult games in here. Vallecano to start, Real Sporting after that, and of course at the end of the month, Valladolid, who so far this season have started the year very, very well indeed after their relegation back down to this level from La Liga last year. We've also 3 other games to take on today as well, but literally 3 of the top 5, or 3 of the top 4 are involved today. So Vallecano, Sporting and Valladolid will be the 3 that we play, and then we'll sim Fuenlabrada, Almeria and Las Palmas before heading into a less busy, but still probably just as difficult with Malaga and Oviedo in their month of December. So starting as we mean to go on, right from the off, we have our first scout report from Spain, looking for a technically gifted player. Trying to find a Xavi or an Iniesta or a David Silva or someone of that ilk, and not having much luck so far with this first month. Nobody that massively stands out. Now, even Lucero could be decent. 450 grand. Both 15 here, these two. 5'7", 5'9", look very, very similar. 300. I might as well call them both up, and then we can see what they look like, and then make a decision from there, can't we? So potential, both 55, left wing. I mean, I'm not sure that really classes is technically gifted, does it? Not. I think the last player we looked at to be technically gifted also wasn't particularly incredible technically. Ivan Lucero does have decent starting physicals though, with that agility, balance, acceleration, and sprint speed, and technically is slightly better. And to be fair, he's 3 ratings higher as well. Okay, that's fair enough. We'll see how they grow. I'm probably not gonna do anything with the lower rated of the 2. Certainly is technically gifted players that we're looking for there in Spain, isn't it? Let's have a quick look at the scouts. Of course, we sent one to Egypt last time, and we sent one. Oh no, it was just a winger. Just a winger in Spain. We were looking for technically gifted from Portugal. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I understand why they're not quite so good as we perhaps might have hoped then. Right, pushing forward. Time to travel to Vallecano, back to Madrid, to try and get ourselves even higher in the table than we currently are. Of course, last season was playoffs. This year we're wanting automatic promotion, please. We'll be pretty in pink. Haven't necessarily got the best results in pink previously, but fingers crossed, eh? You can see their lineup on the left-hand side. Pozo will, as ever, be a difficult player to get... to keep quiet, and Advincula and Dmitrievski will be phenomenally difficult to get the ball past, going the other way as well. Right then, Vallecano away, Real Sporting and Valladolid, the 3 played games, and hopefully some results in those simmed ones too. Mark Echari got the runner there, Santi Comisania, but Kim Min-jae has been a rock for us at the back since signing. Very, very good signing, and looking forward to seeing him grow and continue to rise with us through the leagues. Brenner started scoring now, so hopefully that's a trend that continues throughout the course of the rest of the season. And we had a brilliant performance or 2 from Federico Insua in the last one as well, and I definitely want that to continue as we progress through for the rest of the season. Oh, there's a man free on the far side though, and Rayo Vallecano will take an early lead. Getting our defence pulled this way and that, and we can't cope with it so far. Vallecano were one of the better sides in the league last year, and certainly they're having a similar sort of performance so far this. Echari, short to Mario Suarez. Here is Isi. Little back heel to Advincula. Vallecano are forward again. Mario Suarez with the flicked header. And Jose Pozo gets to it first. Trying to switch player to the right man. Couldn't do it quickly enough. And Vallecano have themselves a 2-0 lead. Apparently they love celebrating shoving their faces down the lens of a camera as well. I just couldn't switch between, was it Kim Min-jae and the man in the middle quickly enough. And he's just arrived there, Pozo. Unobstructed, unchallenged, and Vallecano have a 2-0 lead. We are not going to have this second season all our own way. It's still going to be just as much of a fight as it was last year to get ourselves promoted, which I love. I was a little bit apprehensive that in this second season, with the growth that everyone had made, that it was going to become one of those, now they're too good for the level that they're playing at, and it's a simple promotion thing that we see on occasion in the English series with, you know, multiple extra divisions to play lower down than the top flight. I'm sure that's a foul on Insua then. But nothing given by the referee. All there for the potential foul by Kim Min Jae either. We lost our first game yesterday and we're still able to have a string of very good results. If we lose our first one today and then win the next 5, then I certainly don't have anything to worry about. Brenner looking for Mbula. Oh, it's Fabas actually pushed forward. Mbula's still tucked in at right wing back for some reason. Oh, could have done with Mbula's pace there, but also could have done with a better pass. 2-0 down as we approach half time. And I haven't gotten going yet. Shari. Nice tackle by Fabas. There is time. There is time. And Brenner could be in here. Go on, son. He doesn't have massive acceleration. He's only got a 2-star weak foot though, so I'm not sure if this will find the back of the net, but it does well. We are training his weak foot with his development plan. And as I was saying, like, his acceleration off the mark isn't great, but once he's going, he's got a bit of pace in those legs. And a good high-quality finish stat too. So even with that 2-star weak foot on his left-hand side, he's still able to sneak that in the bottom corner. All is not gone yet. Off the post, across the keeper, 2-1 before half-time. Great opportunity and chance to score, and perfect timing too. We have one back before the break. Santi Comisania, that is a ping to Isi, and a lovely first touch too. He's got Kufre on the back foot. Don't foul him. Mario Suarez scored against us previously. Jose Pozo. Isi again. Pozo still there. Good footwork by Isi. Mario Suarez, the man free on this side again. Great block by Ismail Casas. Still the danger. Hasn't passed. Advin Kula into the middle and around. Ichari blocked again. Get to that first, please, and Mbula. Nicely done. Oh, Fabas getting caught in possession. They throw so many men forward, Vallecano, in these attacks. And, oh, Santi Comisania draws the save out of Koke Vegas. I don't know whether to close the man down or try and cover the pass. He's kind of loitered in front of him, hoping to maybe get a block on it. It's a good stop by the keeper, to be fair. Mario Suarez goes off, and they make a change in their midfield to try and extend the lead, or at the very least hold on to what they've got. It's Valentin that's come on. Here's Advin Kula, and he's been caught in it there. Come on. I came away with the ball. I don't think that was a foul. Advin Kula was a man we showed considerable interest in the summer. And he will not shoot here. They have gone for goal, however, but it's flashed just wide from Jose Pozo. Vallecano looking for that third and not far away from it. Daniel Rodriguez trying to break that pressure, and there is space here for Insua. And he's going to break into it. And out wide here is Mbula. And I'm going to... Well, actually, just try and keep it in play. Insua. Oh! Not the best of connections. He had a goal of the season contender in the last episode. And that would arguably have been even more impressive. Sanchez almost deflected that straight back to Vallecano. Velasquez back to Garcia. Steal it off him. Couldn't quite get there with Fabas. Lovely little back heel. EC. Where's he going? Garcia. Valentin. Montiel. Time's running out now. They're wasting time brilliantly. I needed to win the ball off them and go on a quick counter, and I'm not going to get the chance to. He's offside, I think, Kay. It's a brilliant stop by Vegas, but Echari's there at the back post, and they have sealed it now, Vallecano. They've had the better of the second half. We fought back in the first, but we haven't been good enough in the second 45 to build on what we looked to try and do. And unfortunately, they were the side more likely to score. They are the side that have scored, and I'm almost running that off the pitch, and it's a 3-1 away defeat to Vallecano. Not the best of starts, but as we mentioned, we didn't have the best of starts yesterday. Oh, dearie me, those stats don't make good reading for us, do they? Yikes. Tenerife get a win, but against Sporting, which is crucial because they are our next opponents. So seeing them drop points as well again makes us feel slightly better about things. Actually, no loan to buys, no loans for... Bella Cotta. He stays, please. He's only loan listed because he had a bit of a hissy fit last year. Right, I will see you in the game against Sporting, and we could really do with 3 points on that occasion, or certainly at the very least avoiding defeat. Well, Sporting still have Mourinho in goal, who's been a pain in my backside, to be completely honest, as we've played them throughout the course of the save so far. Bonjaman Stambouli at centre back is a new signing for them, I think. Carrying the captain's armband as well, and Djurdjevic up top is obviously going to be a dangerous goal scorer as well. I made one change. Again, Fabas dropped and Bay in to have, hopefully, a positive impact in the midfield. The fact that I find myself continually looking to drop my highest or second highest rated player, Fabas, shows to me that we should be perhaps looking to cash in on him to help fund other moves in January. I think Fabas might be the player that we look to sell on to bring in that extra winger and wing back that we're wanting to. Because I certainly don't think we're going to be able to raise enough funds elsewhere. Oh, that's a terrible pass, or at least Brenner didn't pick up the path of it quickly enough. We're not going to be able to pick up enough money with other sales to be able to do what we want to do in January and improve as we feel like we're going to need to continue to carry on this promotion attempt. It's a nice ball over the top, but I can't quite get there, and Mitch is in behind, but Kim Min-jae will get to that, but he's not been very good with the pass. Right, we'll work this away. Come on then. Look at Bay getting forward. Go on, son. Love that. We'll go back out to Mbula again, who certainly will have the pace to get to this. Can he get away from Garcia? No, but Bay offers support short, but Mbula with a terrible pass. Just delayed a bit in playing it, and by which point the defender stepped in. Casas has done well to win that, though. And Insua, again, good ball control, and then slow dribbling afterwards. Really need that dribbling stat to come up for him. Might have to change his development plan to try and encourage that sort of growth. Brenner, out, away from the defender, please. He just can't quite turn and accelerate quick enough. Needs some growth throughout the squad from a handful of other players if we're to really reach our potential this season. So far, we still don't quite have enough, I don't think, to really be genuine favourites for one of those automatic spots. Kumit. Nicely done by Kufre. Try and get it out of his feet so we can try and drive away with Daniel Rodriguez. Oh, Brenner, run please, pal. He just didn't seem interested in that at all. Brenner. And now I'm stuck again with nowhere to go. And Bula made a run, but it wasn't a run I could use. Casasa certainly made a run I can use. And he's got the pace to get away here. And I've got plenty in the middle to try and find Brenner. Looking for Insua. Lay this in front of Sanchez, who's got the space for the shot. It's deflected off Babin. It will be a corner for us right at the end of the half. Perfect time to score, if we can. Pablo with a header away. Win that, please. Oh, it's going to be 0-0 at the break. Come on, boys. Aitor Garcia. Inside well to Pedro Diaz. Bay chasing the man. Is he onside here? He is. Aitor Garcia is going to need support. It is here. And Djukovic. Oh, lovely ball through. Manu Garcia makes it 1-0 Sporting. Sometimes I feel like I just don't have enough men back in support. I feel like perhaps we needed CDM to drop a bit deeper. I need someone on the edge of the box there that gives me an extra body. Because with Sanchez and Bay, or Sanchez and Pudge, or Sanchez and Fabas, I feel there's too much of a gap in front of my defensive line of four. We've seen a lot of chances come where, or a lot of goals conceded, where the opposition just have an extra man and they're able to get a clean, clear shot away. I'll look for Mbula at the back post here. Sorry, Sporting, but we are right back in it. Perhaps, if we do end up selling Fabas, I wonder what, just thinking on the fly here, what Sanchez's defensive stats like. 58 defending. He's not the sort of player to drop into a CDM role. Bay doesn't have massively impressive defensive stats either. They're both kind of box-to-box players. Pudge is a creative type of player who certainly isn't going to be any good defensively. Fabas is actually the best player I have with defensive stats in that central area, but I don't think he's the answer either. I think maybe once we've sold Fabas to get in a right-back and a backup winger, perhaps even it might have to wait till next season, but we look for a CDM and do what we did with Sangare at Hull and have him sat slightly deeper alongside his central midfield partner so that we're able to have that extra defensive body in there. I'm sure you guys will have spotted it as well, the amount of times that we've conceded a goal because I haven't had enough men back to switch to be able to close everybody down. That's just a running theory, a working theory. Do let me know if you agree in the comment section or if you think perhaps there's something else I could be doing defensively to try and ensure that we have enough bodies back there. But my initial instinct reaction is to get that extra body back by changing one of my current two centre mids to a CDM. like we did with Sangare, because it worked well with him at Hull. The final whistle sounds at home against Real Sporting. It's a share of the spoils. To be fair, we are playing the sides that we're playing today are the sides that are in form and higher up in the table than us, and we were more creative than Sporting in that game. So we're building up some momentum again, but we unfortunately weren't able to continue the momentum we had from the last episode. Fuenlabrada are the side that we have next in a simulated game, and they are up right behind us now, just a point behind. We're in 8th currently, but still only 3 points off being in those playoffs. Oh, that's 2 points off being in the playoffs. 3 points off Sporting in 5th. So if we'd have beaten them in that game, we would have gone above them. We'd still have been in the playoffs. 5 points to gap to 3rd. Real Valladolid have fallen off the wagon a little bit, but Tenerife show no sign of slowing down. And Vallecano, the side that just beat me, are one of the best sides in the division this season. So we are waiting for a run of form that continues between episodes, but hopefully we can still put together that run of form within an episode, starting with this next one. Right, it's a quick run of 3 simulated games between now and the next fixture that we play against Valladolid at the end of the month. We've got Kante up top. Guti is a name that I've not seen for about 20 years in at Cam. Those of you that remember the old Real Madrid side, Guti was a phenomenal player that doesn't get enough credit as far as I'm concerned. Jordi Mbula with 1, Danny Rodriguez with a brace as well to give us a 3-1 win against Fuenlabrada. That'll do nicely. That will take us back up closer to the playoffs. We were down in 8th. We're now up into 6th and back into those playoff spots. Lovely. Valladolid are falling away of late, aren't they? They were first, leading the way with Tenerife. Now they're down to 4th. And with Almeria, another side that are challenging for... We've got such a difficult game, a difficult episode today. There are so many sides that have started to get the season brightly that we're having to take on today. I am still firmly in the belief, or of the belief, that we can get ourselves promoted this season, and automatically too. It will be a challenge, but I think we can do it. We Las Palmas at home next, and obviously I'm going to leave the higher rated Febas in there for these games. Danny Rodriguez with a hat-trick on this occasion. Well, he does really well in simulated games, Danny Rodriguez, but he's still not quite clicking this season on the left in played games. The board is still continually frustrated with me. Transfer bid for Cornu, that's intriguing. We'll just accept that straight off the bat because no one else has shown any interest in him whatsoever. And Russo wants to continue to play, or wants to get back in the starting lineup. We're actually right behind Valladolid now. Just a point behind them as we face Almeria. These will be our scout reports from Egypt and Portugal. Right, what have we got here then? Nothing there. All there. All there. All there. Okay, Egypt hasn't been a happy hunting ground so far. What about Portugal? That'll be a no. That has potential. Estevão Jardim. This is our technically gifted area, isn't it? So 625 for him. 500 for Sandro Nunez as well. They both could be in the 60s already. At least the very late 50s at the least. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Yes, Sandro Nunez is 60. Oh, Jardim is only 56. I mean, these guys aren't technically gifted, are they? Give me a break. Are you technically gifted? I mean, that's better. 72 ball control, 72 dribbling. But passing is still early 50s. Left wing or cam? I think technically gifted isn't going to be the way forward. But this is kind of a learning curve for the series after this, of course, where we're doing the youth-only career mode, where we will be utilising the youth system very, very much so indeed. And I'll need to know what's the best way to go about getting some of the best players, and certainly searching for, well, so far a winger hasn't been particularly too impressive for us either. Either a winger or a technically gifted player isn't necessarily going to give you a player that's actually any good technically. Andrade with a goal. Sadiq equalises 2 minutes later, and a point shared between ourselves and Almeria. So a draw against one promotion rival, a draw against another promotion rival in Sporting, defeat to a promotion rival in Vallecano, but hopefully victory against another promotion rival in Valladolid. 2nd, 3rd, 6th. Sporting have fallen away, now down in 10th. It's been a really difficult game. Fuenlabrada are 15th, Las Palmas 17th. Right, I'm going to go and train properly actually ahead of this game against Valladolid, and I will see you in the fixture. Transfer bid for Senier from Toulouse as well, just as we're about to head into this game between the training regime and the fixture, which I will also accept. That will mean... Oh, the Mallorca board are actually starting to have a go at me now. What are you on about? Oh, one crucial midfield position. Well, when I sign a right mid or a left mid, then certainly we will have a crucial midfield position. Thank you very much. But once those two have gone, Cornud and Sene and Stoichkov, we'll be left with just 2 goalkeepers. So we really are needing to fill the squad out. Now, we will have the opportunity to do so, of course. We've got the youngsters we could call on as well that are in the youth system. Frustratingly, a number of players are tired here, which is not what I need ahead of this fixture, so I am going to have to rotate a bit. In fact, more so than I might have liked. Karskin will come in on the left. Brenner's going to have to come out. Zlatanovic has grown a little bit, though, and is up to 70 rated, which is good news and welcome news as well with the way things are going so far this season. Russo, we said we'd give a game here, so we'll put him ahead of Andrade, as Kim Min-jae has been rock solid. To be fair, Andrade's been very good too, but... any other changes to the starting lineup? I don't think so. Kufre up to 81 now. We really are going to have to get promoted this season if we want to be keeping hold of players like him. But moving forward, we haven't had any interest in him though, which is odd. But let's go and play Valladolid now and hopefully get a win in a home game as well. Valladolid, they're the side that have come down from the league above, have Gonzalo Castro up top. He'll be dangerous. Sean Weissman is a player we looked at and we know that he's going to be pretty decent. And Jordi Masip in goal is a very capable goalkeeper as well. This is going to be a really difficult game. Alcaraz, Plano, backing in nicely. Castro, no, save that. Alcaraz gives Villarreal the win. The lead. Not a win yet, thank you very much. They may have been floundering of late throughout the course of the episode, but they did win their last game when we drew. So they're the ones that are in the slightly, at least in the very most recent game, in better form. Just helping it on its way there. Really would have liked the keeper to do slightly better there. Perhaps next season, once we've got a bigger budget again, perhaps after the changes to wing and midfield and added a bit of squad depth, maybe we look for a higher rated keeper. I'm kind of hoping that Koke Vegas can grow a bit and become a very good keeper for us. We do have Jaime Morientes, of course, nice turn by Fabas, and I'll try and squeeze that through. To have Jaime Morientes to come into the fray, but he's just not grown well enough yet. And I don't think he's going to be the answer. I think buying in another keeper is probably going to be the way forward, and keep Koke Vegas as our backup and let Jaime Morientes move on, unfortunately. Here's Sean Weissman trying to avoid going quickly 2-0 down as we did against Vallecano. We've been able to do that, and Fabas could slot through Zlatanovic, who does have some pace. He's not rapid, but he does have a decent amount of pace, and he's in the box here, and arriving is in Insua, and we have an equaliser. He might not be fully fit, but he's still performing. Federico Insua on the score sheet again. Mallorca 1, Valladolid 1. Told you it wasn't a win for Valladolid, at least not yet. Anyway, we're back level. 10 minutes to go in this first half. It's 1-1 in a very hotly contested fixture between two of supposedly the best sides in the division. We haven't been too spectacular at any point so far this year, but we're still in a playoff picture. Insua, again, just not quite the right way to pass for the final ball. We're so close to having plenty of goal-scoring chances, but again, as was the case last year, just lacking that little bit of quality, but it will come with time. Made a change at half-time. Insua was just dead, unfortunately, so he had to come off. We've brought Bay on, and I've moved Fabas into that cam role for the time being. Janko with a really strong challenge there. I've moved Fabas into the cam role, and Bay has come on to play slightly deeper. Fabas is obviously a bit more well-rounded to play in that attacking role where he's going to have more of the ball at his feet. Bay's decent, getting forward here, and actually might be really heavily involved in the potential for Fabas for a second goal! Valcarce! Wow. That was extremely well worked. The ball inside from Bay was a little bit poor, and he was lucky that there was a second man there to actually pick up the loose pass. But we've worked it well. As he breaks in, he turns. I'm looking for the man. I'm looking for number 29 breaking forward. It actually picks out Fabas. I was looking for Zlatanovic. So I got lucky there. But Valcarce on the overlapping run on the left-hand side drifts inside and finds himself in a great position. And with a goal, we have ourselves the lead now against Valladolid in this final game of the month. We are inconsistent this season so far, but provided we keep picking up good results more often than not, which we have done today and did do yesterday as well, then we will be in the promotion picture until we put together that run, Manchester City-esque, where you go win after win after win after win, put together the real promotion contender form, the league title contender form, and then we should be right there with the top two. Out wide, I've got support. I'm not getting too adventurous in these final few stages. I don't aim on anyway. Although, Bay might have just sealed it. Yeah! Huge 3 points this could be. Sí, Mallorca! Sí! Let's go! We need to make sure that we just hold them out from now. I think time has ticked away enough so that we should guarantee 3 points here. And that's a very important interception from Sanchez. And we should now definitely get these 3 points. We'll at least go on level terms with Valladolid. And I think the goal difference swing... Well, actually, no. In Spain, it's done on head-to-head first, isn't it? So certainly we'll go above them because, obviously, we're beating them to go level on points. So we will move up at least above Valladolid here. If not, a couple of others as well. There were a handful of teams between us and Valladolid. We were loitering 6th or 7th. But this could genuinely push us 3rd or 4th here with this win. And it was a deserved win. Not many chances in the game, but those that came were taken. And we're very, very pleased with that set of 3 points. Miranda's losing to Castellon, but that was a battle at the bottom. We are up to 3rd with that. A fantastic episode today to give us the results that we were after. Not consistent in our results, but in some of the big ones, we got the points we needed. Unfortunately, this supposedly 5-star youth scout isn't finding me 5-star quality players, but level on points with Valladolid. But thanks to the head-to-head roll, and to be fair, if it was like it is in the English divisions and done on goal difference, we would still be above them. So 3rd, 4 points off 2nd. Could have been oh so closer if we hadn't lost to Vallecano at the opening day. And Tenerife are flying still. 7 points the gap to them. And we have them. In fact, it may even be the very next fixture. No. When do we play Tenerife then? That's in December. But still, 4 games to come tomorrow. Not sure when the Copa del Rey start. Ah, that's in January, isn't it? So 4 games tomorrow. 4 games the day after. And hopefully tomorrow, although we're playing another side that have come down recently. Deportivo Alaves came down from La Liga last season, I'm pretty sure. And Malaga are not going to be easy. Leganés are not going to be easy. This division is so competitive. I wasn't expecting it to be as competitive as it is at the top end, but it really is. Anyone can beat anyone in this division. So adding a little bit of drama there that we get in the English leagues and reflecting that here in Spain, which is very pleasing. Right, that'll be all for today. Thank you very much for watching now as ever. Do make sure that you drop the video a like if you enjoy and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell ticked so you don't miss any future episodes. This will be Monday's video. I'm next live on Twitch on Wednesday for the season finale at Cambridge, so don't miss that. Link in the description to the Twitch channel. But for now, here on YouTube, we're done for today, and I will see you tomorrow for another one. Ta-da.